On September 29, 2023, New York City was hit by a severe rainstorm that caused widespread flooding across the city. The storm dumped over 5 inches of rain in a matter of hours, overwhelming the city's drainage system. The flooding resulted in several deaths, forced the evacuation of thousands of people, and caused billions of dollars in damage. The storm was caused by a combination of factors, including climate change, sea level rise, and urbanization. Climate change is leading to more extreme weather events, such as heavy rainfall and storms. Sea level rise is making it more difficult for the city's drainage system to cope with heavy rainfall. And urbanization is increasing the amount of impervious surfaces in the city, which reduces the amount of water that can be absorbed into the ground. The floods had a devastating impact on the city. Streets were flooded, subway stations were inundated, and homes and businesses were destroyed. The city's power grid was also damaged, causing widespread power outages. The flooding also caused significant damage to infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and power lines. The city's subway system was shut down for several days, and many businesses were forced to close. The total cost of the damage is estimated to be in the billions of dollars. The floods in New York City are a reminder of the growing threat of climate change and sea level rise. The city is taking steps to mitigate the risk of future flooding, such as building seawalls and elevating vulnerable infrastructure. However, more needs to be done to protect the city from the devastating effects of flooding. What can be done to prevent future floods in New York City? There are a number of things that can be done to prevent future floods in New York City. These include building seawalls and other coastal defenses to protect the city from storm surge, elevating vulnerable infrastructure, such as roads, subway stations, and power grids, creating green spaces and rain gardens to help absorb rainwater, reducing greenhouse gas emissions to mitigate the effects of climate change. It is important to note that there is no single solution to the problem of flooding in New York City. A combination of approaches will be needed to protect the city from the growing threat of flooding.